Hello and welcome to the week 24 highlights. Ben and Sam here today, and we're going to talk you through everything that went on this week. 8 training sessions took place, and we went to Ish as well, so loads of table tennis.
Yeah, welcome. I think we've got our best week yet for you. I think I'm definitely playing the best I ever have. It's just really encouraging. So what we're doing here is pretty good exercise. We're just playing a point, and then after the point we're discussing what I did right, what I did wrong, what I can improve on. But really at this point my match play is well behind my sort of practice play and the set pieces we do in training. So here we're just trying to discuss what I'm doing wrong. So I think one of the big things I'm doing wrong here is when I'm serving, I'm not stepping out properly, I'm waiting for a push. So there, that was a nice heavy shot, but the first those two sort of taps over the net, they weren't really pushes, they weren't touches, they weren't flicks, they were rubbish. So a few little things I can practice on. A lot of these I actually know how to do the shots, I've been doing properly in training. It's just translating that to a point situation. I've got lots of options to choose from. Ben, what are we doing here?
This is Tuesday's session. I was just serving side spin, and you were doing this thing where you either said in or out, whether the ball was kind of curving into you or out from you.
Yeah, this is something I was having real trouble with, is whenever there was side spin on a shot, I just would stand there a bit confused and almost wait for the bounce to see which way it's going to go, and then I'd sort of kind of jerk to try and hit the ball. Whereas this exercise, I was just trying to work out whether the ball was moving towards me or away from me so I could step in the right direction.
This is kind of a continuation of that. So I'm doing tomahawk serves, some forehand, some backhand, and
yeah, so half of these are top spin, half of these are back spin.
Sam's just trying to read
side spin. This is probably Ben's serve I struggled with the most when it came to reading spin. This is another good exercise which we came up with this week, where what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to attack each of these balls, and I'm trying to sort of recover in between and only move when the ball comes.
Keep your balance.
When I keep my balance, you can see I'm constantly on my toes, I'm moving, I'm pouncing on the ball, and I'm doing big forehands. One of the problems I'd have was I'd always want a forehand, so I'd end up sort of moving towards a forehand, and then if it was a backhand I'd kind of jerk back and just get a bad block on. So there I was working at staying balanced, staying controlled, and waiting to see what was actually on the shot. This is safety again, but at high speeds. Again, I think this is looking really pretty good. If you watch any of the high speed stuff we've done in previous weeks, they've all been the sort of me getting battered with a load of balls. Where here I'm getting on most of the balls, I'm moving, I'm kind of at a decent position. This is another sort of feeling exercise. I'm just trying to move each other around. We're playing anywhere, no hard shots, but just trying to win the point by placing it in a non position. So what I'm sort of celebrating here is Ben's favourite shot is a forehand with a nice big fade, so it goes down the line rather than across the court. So I was doing that to him there, and he kept misreading it and only just getting on it.
This is the same thing with me left-handed, and trying to just use placement and control to win the point and be consistent rather than relying on big shots.
Yeah, if you've been reading the blog, you'll know that we're currently doing a little competition at the moment where we're playing a lot of games against Ben left-handed. Each one he wins £1. Each one I win £1. And annoyingly, he's improving a lot as the month has gone by. At the beginning, he could barely get any sort of forehands on with his backhand. Now he's getting a lot on. What are we doing here? I'm serving short, Ben's pushing anywhere. I'm opening up, and then we're just playing the point out. That first one was very good. I'm not sure there we go. I'm moving quite well here. The pace is quite high. I'm a little bit jumpy, but I'm getting big shots on each ball.
We had a big push to try and get Sam playing at a slightly higher intensity rather than kind of just thinking too much and not being fast enough.
Yeah. One of the big problems I have a lot of big problems, but one of them is that when I'm playing at high intensity, I stiffen up and I just this sort of thing where the shots aren't fluid, I'm jerking at the ball. But then if I try and play really loosely, I end up playing quite slow and I waltz around. So we need to really get me doing a happy medium. I've got high intensity especially like the blur body, but then the upper body's all loose and doing nice big shots.
Sam's match play has improved loads over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, these are some experts from some points against Ben right-handed. I actually won my first game against Ben with his right hand.
I had a very bad performance.
Now we just got 6 months to make that a regular occurrence. So this is at Ish. We're at Ish every.
This is a big point coming up. Big backhand.
Lovely backhand. This is so we're at Ish every Sunday night. If you're ever around King's Cross area, come down to the International Student House at sort of 8-9 o'clock on a Sunday evening and come play us.
And there's another video with all of Sam's Ish matches, so I'll link to that underneath this one. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
See you next week.